Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David and this is a magic review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Magic Orthodoxy. If you are not familiar with what I do here, I am a teacher and I'm a magician and I am also a content creator here on YouTube. And I get sent the latest and greatest, both in magic tricks and playing cards. What I do is I open those boxes and I tell you exactly what your money gets you. No surprises. And today we have a trick, a magic trick, hit the market, a lot of buzz, a lot of excitement. I've known about this for almost half a year. That's right, half a year. I sat down and I had a Skype interview questionnaire thing with head of marketing down at Murphy's Magic, and we started talking about Anverdi color match because they've been working on this for a long time. They've been super excited about releasing this. It's finally here, Tony Anverdi, massive magic inventor, has come up with tons of tricks, tons of effects. This, the Anverdi color match, Murphy's has had the full rights to Anverdi for such a long time and just been slowly re-releasing a lot of his effects, but then updated for 2022, where we live. This trick itself, $300, $300. You're like, why? Why is it $300? Because it's crazy, because it's awesome, because it looks like real magic. When you do this, it'll feel like real magic. At its core, it's pens, it's felt pens. And normally when you do a color match trick with felt pens, a lot of times they have to go into a glass, right? And the glass is somehow rigged and it's the pressure of the pen coming off the glass or going into the glass that gives you the signal. This is not that. This is not that. This is totally brand new. So you're getting pens, you're gonna get an armband if you choose to wear it. You're gonna get a USB cable to charge your receiver, and then you'll get the receiver. And the receiver and the pens work together for you to come up with just some incredible effects. But if I were gonna say, is it what I thought? It was exactly what I thought. And not because I had met with Murphy's so long back, but because they explained everything in the trailer. Like literally, you don't even need a review. You don't need me to do a magic review. You can actually go to the Murphy's Magic trailer and watch the trailer, and they're gonna show you everything and tell you everything. So you know, but they don't want you to spend your $300 ill either. They're gonna be completely upfront with you. You're gonna get all the times, all the distances, all the effects. They're gonna explain all of this to you. So hopefully I can add just a little bit to the conversation and get you as excited about this as I am. So is it well made? It looks perfect. Looks perfect, totally well made. Some people have talked about, well, the pens, they look generic. That's fine. The great thing about this is you can remove the guts from this and you can stick the guts into any pen you want. If you want to go buy out and buy, brand name Crayola markers, you can. And you'll be able to do this with Crayola markers, and then you'll always have real pens with real ink. So, I mean, the ideas that they come up with, I'm getting ahead of myself, but they're just, it's limitless. So aside from the pens, of course, you're also gonna get the instructional video. The instructional video is 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours, and it's filled with ideas from both Murphy's and other magicians. We'll get to that. But it's basically Javier Fuemer, right, of Murphy's Magic. There's some live footage of some live tricks that they do at the Starbucks near Murphy's. You get to see some of the effects play out in real life. And then there's a lot of studio performances, and then there's a huge, giant amount of just ideas that they throw at you, like machine gun style at the end. There's so many ideas with this. So they really cram 2.5 hours. It's not just a simple, this color is this and this color is this. They give you tons of ideas. Have I gone too far ahead that you're like, I don't even know what this trick is? You have all the felt pens, you have all the colors, right? You can keep them in your pocket, you can carry them with you. You can put them in a little fanny pack if you want or something. But you could lay all the pens on the table and then turn your back. And really at its core, as your spectator picks up each pen, you'll know what color. That's it. So you could be right next to them, you could be a football field length away and you'll know what color. So just that alone could open up a wealth of ideas for you. But let me just tell you really briefly how the video goes. Of course, there's an intro. They talk about what's in the box. They talk about the on-off battery features and how to read the codes on the receiver. If you want to use it as an armband, they talk about some safety features, and then they get into the tricks at about the 30-minute mark. The first one is a matching colors effect. You get a live performance. The spectator uses the pens to fill in colored shapes with any color they choose, and then you then turn around with a similar coloring sheet that has the same exact colors filled in that they used. The second trick is called Mirror Mirror, and you'll get another live performance with this as well. The spectator picks colors off a table and then places them in random pockets and in their shoes. And then when you turn around, you have the same pens in your pockets and in your shoes. There's a trick called Perfect Match. This one's just a studio performance. There's 5 paper cups. Each spectator takes a cup, and then they're dealt 5 cards. The spectators then each choose 1 card from their stack of 5. And then the back side of the color of the card matches the color prediction that was inside the cup, and you need a rainbow deck for this. The rest of the effects are taught more as explanation ideas, no performances, and then the explanations are a little shorter. You're going to get submissions from Craig Petty, Luca Volpa, Mark Spellman, Titanus, and Minnie Lendenfield. There's a witch hand effect. You can use the pens in a very different way. You use 2 markers, and then you can do a witch hand effect. 5 magical numbers. You can select cards, and then the reveals are written down with a color of their choice. You then reveal the card and the color. And for this one, you need to know a deck stack. Murder mystery is a trick where you have 5 spectators join you on stage. One is the murderer, and throughout the story, you then can reveal who the murderer is. There is an ingenious card at any number effect. There's a living and dead trick that they teach you using store receipts. There's an odd one out effect where you can have a whole bag filled with black markers, but there's only 1 colored marker, and then the spectators take turns drawing the markers out of the bag, and then you know which person has a colored marker behind their back. There's a trick with envelopes with colored drawings on the inside, and then you know which drawing each person has. There's a hack in there where you could hack paint rollers so that you could do this on stage. You know, you put the guts of the pens inside of paint rollers, then you use paint and large canvases on stage, and you could do the same kinds of tricks, right? You could hack anything you wanted. You could hack a special object or a stuffed animal, maybe a box, or you could, you could hack a product or candy. You could literally stick the guts from these pens into any object. And then there's 4 or 5 other ideas, some tips, and some thank yous. Pocket space, you're probably thinking this is like a stage or parlor effect. It probably could be, but when Javier does it, he had a over-the-shoulder shoulder bag, right? Like a backside shoulder bag, like a smaller backpack that you just put everything into. And I think, some of us, with our EDCs, we're kind of getting there with having like a leather satchel or some sort of larger backpack to carry our stuff in. How are the angles? Your angles are totally clean. There's nothing to find. The pens look exactly like pens. They're completely inspectable. They can write with them. They're never going to think the magic is in the pens or the paper. I don't even know where their brain could go to find the answer for this, because it looks so innocent. I think some people, that's why they're afraid to use technology. They're like, well, I don't want to use technology because if I use technology, then obviously to the spectator, technology is how it was done. In this case, technology is how it was done, but there's no telltale clues unless somebody actually sees you looking at the reader, right? I mean, that's something that you need to worry about with angles-wise as far as them seeing what you're doing, but everybody should be focused on the spectator and what the spectator is doing. Like, you want everyone to be paying attention to like which color they're picking and what they're choosing, and you're off someplace else. So sleights and difficulty level, the props are self-working. I mean, this is literally magic in a jar. I mean, that could be my quote, right? This is magic in a jar. You're gonna pay your $300 for this, and then you'll be able to do this trick immediately. I mean, once you learn the codes for the reader, you're off and running. And then really, just like this video will prove to you, you can come up with your own tricks. There's probably tricks that you do right now that you could hack using the guts from these pens. So it's crazy. Setup and reset. You got to do some battery work at the very beginning of this, getting the battery ready that's in each pen. They're going to talk to you about how to lay the pens flat or stand them vertically, and that turns them off and turns them on. So just laying them flat for a period amount of time will turn them on. Laying them vertical, having them go vertical for a period of time turns them off. And then if you want to if you know you're not going to use the pens for a long time, you could just remove the batteries with tweezers, and that'll preserve everything and give you a little bit more life space out of it. And like I said, you could literally take the guts out of these pens and hack any object you wanted as far as setup goes. All right, so positives. What are the positives? Anverdi's color match allows you to do insane sleight-free mentalism. Plus, you will also have the ability to hack other objects to take your magic to the very next level. Negatives. I think the only negative with this is the pens have a physical battery, whereas everything else is, USB is charged. And I think the main reason for that is when anything is USB charged, right, it has to have a port. Well, if you saw a port on a pen, you'd probably tip off that it's not a regular pen, right? So it's battery charged. So that means just having a physical battery that you'll need to replace. But is it worth your money? 300 bucks. I mean, this is probably geared toward a working professional, right? Probably not a lot of hobbyists are going to go out and buy this when it's $300. But for your $300, like I said, you're getting a miracle in a box. Like, it's other than the battery thing, I was like, what bad thing could I say about this? Because not only does it work the correct way, not only is it so innocent looking, not only could you go across, the parking lot and it would still work. I mean, yeah. I mean, who is it for? People that want to blow minds. People that want to take their mentalism from here to here. Like, it's insane. But don't just take my word for it. Don't just take my word for it. There are other review channels out there. You should know about them. You should be watching them. I am not the monopoly on magic reviews. Please get other opinions, okay? Chris Edwards did a review for this. Everyday Mentalism and Cold Reading did a review for this. That channel is Jonathan Smith. You should definitely check him out as well. And that's everything I can say. That's everything I can say about the Anverdi color match just released from Murphy's Magic. And of course, I want to thank hocus-pocus.com for allowing me to have this so that I could do the review for you. And if you want to buy one for yourself, I would rush on down to hocus-pocus.com. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, how would you like access to even more magic reviews? You can get access to 2 extra bonus videos every single week. Did you know that? Hey, I make videos Monday through Friday for free, and I do that for you guys. I never ask for a dime. You guys don't need to pay me any money. Magic and YouTube is not how I make a living. But if you would like access to 2 extra videos, you can join this channel for the low price of $1.99 a month. That's right, you'll get 8 extra videos every single month. Now, what are these videos? Well, these videos are tricks that I purchase with my own money because I'm interested in them. These are the tricks that I see, that I want, that I think are going to be cool, and so I take time out and review those for you in the membership section. 8 videos, 2 a week for only $1.99. All right, so how do you join? Well, down below, right next to where it says Magic Orthodoxy, there should be a button that says Join. If you don't see that button, there's also a hyperlink in the description of this video. Once you click that, it'll take you to another YouTube page where you'll be able to put in all your information and join with your $1.99. Of course, you can join for month to month, or you can join for the entire year. It's up to you. And of course, you're free to cancel at any time. And again, you don't have to do this. This is not me asking for money. This is just another thing that I make available to you should you wish. Of course, you just coming here and supporting me on social media, any one of my other social media channels, by subscribing, by following, that is support enough. That is all the support I need from you guys. And believe me, when I see you guys reach out, when I see you guys comment, it means the world to me. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, and thank you for believing in me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.